pressure's on, the pressure's on, the pressure's on. I hate doing videos, y'all. And by hate, I mean love. It's all the same thing, isn't it? You know, something that I've been thinking about, a point that I'd like to make in future comedy sets. I was thinking about how easy it is to manipulate somebody that doesn't understand their emotions. And I was thinking about how emotionally charged everybody is due to our political climate. And well, you guys are familiar with love, right? Who in the vortex has been in love? Anybody? You guys all married to yourself like I am? No, I've been in love before. And I gotta say, whenever I've been in love, I've been really, really, really stupid. Like beyond stupid. Like, if you asked me to do something, I would do it to please you. Whether or not that was something that I wanted to do. Now I realize that that is love. You know, for a lot of people, it's love to do something that you don't want to do. You know, just go into a restaurant that you don't want to eat at, you know? That's also coercion, because you know you're going to get something out of it eventually. I believe that Bill Burr has made this point. But, you guys like my coffee mug? Fuck yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? Easy to manipulate. Right? Yeah, if you're in love, you're very easy to fuck with. You know? And, you'd very easily, you know, rush to somebody's side, you know, even if that person was going to hurt you. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, you know, I was clearly with the wrong person. The person that I chose to call my hubby. And that person didn't treat me very well. And I'm sure I didn't really treat him so good either, but, hopefully when we live, we learn. You know, I've learned that the only person that can put up with me is me. And if I meet somebody that can put up with me, that'll be awesome. But until then, sharing this coffee with myself and with the good Lord, you know, because I feel like he's all I got at this point. I mean, I have friends, but as for that one person who completely understands me, negative. I mean, I have that from me. I get it from me because I don't wait for somebody to validate me. And that's why I don't need social media. But anyway, point that I was trying to make. Very easy to manipulate when you're in love. You put up with a lot of stuff that you shouldn't put up with. Well, let's look at the other side of that. Think about how easy you must be to manipulate when you're madly in hate with somebody. Now, I know how much people in the vortex probably hate the president. But just know that that's exactly what they want. The news people, especially like all the news people that claim that they hate him, they're lining their pockets with animosity. I mean, it pays to hate him. It really, really pays. And I realized that just not hating him is the same as supporting him. I mean, a few months back when I did comedy, and it was obvious that I supported him. And this comes from me just not hating him, right? That's how I have tread this path of mine, is that, you know, I just didn't hate him, and it brought me to the information that I've, you know, sought out, because I've just gotten all this misinformation, and like the majority of the media is just misinformation. They're purposely doing this. They're purposely fucking with everybody. Because he is the greatest distraction that has ever existed. And I mean, I wish I could just like use him in my life, you know, like whenever I'm freaking out about something stupid, you know. I wish that I just had what's his face in my life that I could just talk to and would just distract me from all my problems, but all my horrible first world dilemmas over here. But anyway, I'm not saying his name anymore, and I'm not saying her name. I'm not saying the name of any of these famous people anymore, because people say their names way too much. Why are these people famous? Why do they have so much money? I have no idea. I know why he has a lot of money, because he's a businessman. He's worked his ass off, and he's made quite a big name for himself, to say the least. But I feel like if you work, it's justified, you know, why you are where you are. You know, but there are a lot of people that I do not get it. I do not get why they have a platform at all. But, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. But, I mean, the one thing that I can do about it is, you know, not say these people's names anymore. You know, for the same reason that you shouldn't plaster photographs of a school shooter all over the news media because it just feeds their ego, you probably shouldn't do that with politicians or with famous people that nobody even knows why they're famous. So if I can do my part, I hope that you guys can do your part in some small way. But just think about what I've been trying to get at. If you're madly in hate with somebody, your emotions are very easy to manipulate. So if you hate this president as much as you think that you do, anybody can say anything about him and you're just going to believe it. Like, if it's negative, you're going to believe it. If it's positive, you're not going to believe it. I mean, y'all can't deny that that's happening right now, regardless of your feelings towards him. And I know plenty of people that don't like him very much and that wish that he wasn't the president, but at the same time, they don't wish that she was the president. So, I think that, I mean, the political climate has always been, you know, very complicated. Like, you just never know what's gonna happen. But, well, unless you're paying attention, of course. Like, I mean, I think it was blatantly obvious that he was gonna get elected. But, I kept saying that, and people just assume like, oh, well, she's crazy, so, you know. She just tells herself whatever she wants to believe. Yeah, so do you, baby. So do you. I question things, though, man. But I gotta say, I know this is annoying. Like, I know it's annoying to, like, watch somebody just talk. You know, and it's like, wow, like, they just want to hear themselves talk. Like, I know how this looks, y'all. And I'll totally admit to y'all, I'm very self-righteous. I'm very self-righteous about my experience because I feel like very few people in this world understand it. Like, the only people that really support what I do are people that have what I have. Everybody else is terrified of me, and they just want me to shut up and get back on medication and just be like everybody else. But sorry, I'd rather commit suicide or start drinking again. One and the same for me. But I just think about that, man. Do you want your emotions to be controlled by people that don't even know you? People that you'll never actually meet? These are the people that are fucking with your feelings because they know that you don't understand, because there's no way that you went to a therapist, right? There's no way that you've read a self-help book. There's no way that you've been to a 12-step program if you're going to behave like this. Constantly blame what's-his-face for all your problems. But I do support him, though. I support him because he's not like everybody else. He's a lot like me in that way. Constantly being misinterpreted. Other people use him to play the victim. If we could get away from anything in this culture, I'd hope it would be the victim mentality. But sadly, I think that it's on the rise. I feel like the more of a victim you are, like, the more of an opportunity you feel you have in this world, which is stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I'm just really lucky that I got out of that mentality. Like, I'm very lucky for that. Ah, shit. Well, looky there, it's almost 4:20. I'll see you guys later. I've rambled on long enough. Yeah, right. Oh my god. You say that and you go on for like an hour and a half. This video is like not even 14 minutes long. Yeah, but I gotta go inside though. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, I suppose. But yeah, food for thought if you feel like eating. Who's manipulating your emotions? And why are you letting them do it? I'll see you guys. Goodbye.